Good evening.
Hello.
Welcome. You are the worst.
And let's just do a take two. Let's do a take two.
I'll be quiet. I'm sorry. Go ahead and do your little thing.
It would be rude
Did
if
you
she
think he
didn't
was
answer.
talking to you?
You sounded surprised, as if you just entered the room. Hello.
I thought it was the polite thing to do, but do your bit.
No, it's too late. You've taken away that moment. It's gone forever.
You can go back. You can go back
it's
to
now
your.
been replaced with this moment.
But you can still do like your. What's your favorite? I don't know, beer mechanic. I don't know, like.
No, I wasn't going to talk about beer nor mechanics. I was going to talk about some heavy subject matter after I did the introduction to the show, like I always do. Uninterrupted.
Dude.
But instead, I'm going to take this. You're still going, huh? I'm going to take this glass. Put it right here. And I'm going to take this bottle of Scotch, single malt. Talisker.
Ooh,
Oh, a good Talisker tan.
Yeah, a little Talisker 10.
delicious.
Love it.
A little bit of this. I want to pour a
Tastes
little bit
like
of this for the episode
dirty.
because I think when you have to talk about heavy subjects, sometimes you need to have a little cocktail beforehand. Obviously, this isn't a cocktail, but it's like in The Godfather. It's like you had your drink. The women are crying. What news do you have to tell your Godfather? So I'm gonna have a sip of this, and then
Kisses, then we talk.
then we have to have a serious talk. And I don't know. I'm a little nervous about it. So this is mainly for me to calm my nerves.
But don't you remember a couple weeks ago we discovered a new drink with Scotch and Mountain Dew? That's called, what was it? The Pale Lover.
A pale stranger,
Pale
and that
Stranger.
was a bit. I am not going to do that to this great Scotch,
No.
but I will chase it with this IPA.
Troy,
Oh dear.
Troy, are we?
Palate must be a
tense
mess
tonight.
right now.
Hold on. Are we in trouble? I'm having
Well-
serious like family meeting vibes, and most of the time when that happened, I would be in trouble of some sort.
Yeah.
Trouble is a
House
relative
meeting.
term.
Family
Trouble is a
meeting.
relative term. I think what we need to talk about, I'm not going to beat around the bush here. I'm just going to jump right in. First of all, David Winters, everyone. David.
Hi.
Let's get David out there. David, what are you drinking this evening?
I am drinking a nice IPA from Treehouse
Good choice.
this evening. Yeah,
As am I.
always a good choice.
Bags.
Always a good choice.
Booze buddies.
You,
Yeah, I haven't had a
called on me
drink
a
in-
little.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
no, I was going to say you called on me a little early, which makes me feel like I'm the one that did something that was wrong. Am I being let go finally as my retainer?
Skid finally got to him. Yeah, finally got to him.
Don't
We
worry, you'll
discovered
get yours
your law
too.
credentials are invalid in this country.
Yes. I just I
Caribbean
want
law
you
school.
I want you here for this. That's why I don't want you sitting off camera. I want you here for this because this is intense. I haven't had a drink in 4 days. That's why I'm making up for it by having two. But it's really to calm me down because there's some serious subject matter we have to talk about. We are reaching the end of this story, the end of this campaign, and the end of this series. This will be our first true ending to a show since we started the network. That's a big deal. We're wrapping up a story that we've been telling for a few years now. And because of that, we've never been this close to the end as we are right now in any of our shows either, even though Glass Cannon Podcast, our Giant Slayer campaign is coming to an end. We're closer to the end here of Androids and Aliens, Dead Sons, than we are of Giant Slayer. And because of that, I am toying around with the idea, and it's really, we'll call it a conversation. I want to get your feelings on this. I feel like from here to the end, if a character permanently dies, they're done. and there are no backup characters at this point. I feel
Oh,
like
thank God.
PG was the last one that we could pull off, and that was exhausting. So it's not that I don't want to do the work. It's that made sense. I could make that make sense. Now it's getting really tricky. And so I feel like should you die between now and the final episode, I want you to come back for the final episode, but if you don't want to come to those episodes, you don't have to. I think you can just come for the finale.
Who is this conversation directed at specifically?
The six of you.
I feel like Zoom has given you cover and you're looking at one of us, but really...
Also,
Truth be told, I'm
Also-
looking at myself on the Zoom.
as we all
I
are
hope.
at all times, we all
That
do
tracks.
this. No, but question: is this coming off of last episode where we all made the unanimous decision to not fucking rest? What the hell?
I wasn't part of that decision, by the way.
Sydney, though that decision has already been made and locked in and is unchangeable, that is no bearing whatsoever on this conversation. It's just something I've been thinking about, something I've been struggling with. I feel like at this point, I'm not saying, again, I said this is a conversation. I'm not saying definitely if like Callum dies tonight, Sydney, you're done. I'll see you at the finale night. But I am going to be hard pressed to find a good way to introduce a new hero here at this stage of the game. Now, the other thing is you can still hang out, have a couple pops, watch the story unfold live. You're part of the show.
That was going to be my counter argument. Because for those couple episodes where Joe's character, no spoilers, died in our Giant Slayer campaign, and we had to finish the combat before he could bring in his next character. Joe did some of his best work in those episodes.
That's true. That's what he was.
when you're not in the game, it's so much more fun.
Yeah. I could
don't have
have
the
you
pressure.
roll for my enemies. Like we could have some fun there. The real thrust is not so much like take the night off. Is like I don't think we should be introducing new characters at this point to fill in because there's only a handful of episodes left. I'm going to say six episodes left.
From a storytelling perspective, I don't disagree. I think it's very difficult, especially given the AP that we're playing, where it's like we are in the middle of no man's land. We can't go to a spaceship gas station and meet a friendly gas station clerk like I would.
Can't you have an Eoxian turncoat or a Starfinder spy that's
My
been on
thing
the
is-
inside for years?
Well, my
messed
thing is
up?
like, can't we play the enemy? Can't we do roles for not our character per se, but like
That's fine with me. Here's all I care about. I want everybody here. That's all I care.
Yeah.
I don't care who the
I-
characters are.
I
just
went
want
down the
everybody to
wrong
play.
road by suggesting you didn't have to show up. It's the more important thing is the introduction of a new character. Now, Joe, you got a good point. A turncoat, Eoxian. Well, now we've got a hook. You know what I mean? It's like, you guys trying to take down the bridge?
I've been trying to do this for years.
You know, finally.
You know there's no fucking air on this ship? The guy in charge has put any air in the ship.
If three of you die, it's just gonna be like, yeah, wait, what are you guys talking about? Are you talking about a mutiny? I'm in too. Wait, what's going on over there? It gets a little.
Can I counterpoint that though? If anyone doesn't want to show up after they die, I will happily take one of your 6 boxes on the main screen. I'm just going to put that.
Wow, moving on up.
Oh, now
Yeah,
we
why not?
see
Closer
what
to the
he's here
GM
for.
box.
He's been gunning for a square ever since day one.
I'm just Hollywood Square style, baby.
Sorry,
Troy, what
David,
happens
we can't spare a square.
You're the
Can't
Jim J.
spare a
Bullock
square.
of my Skype right now.
Oh man,
Troy, what happens
Thanks,
if one of your characters dies?
that
I
joke
will-
hit a little too close for comfort, Troy. That reference.
3 people over 43 left. What was the question? Oh, if my characters die, they're meant to die. They're meant to die.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
That's encouraging. That's a good.
I'm going to
They might
repeat that
not,
to myself whenever
they're
we're in a
meant to
tough
die.
situation.
Heroes tend to win. Yeah. Well, so that's where I'm at. I really just want to talk about it, get it out there, so now we can enjoy our session. Skid, your thoughts?
I will say one thing. My backup character for Starfinder is maybe my favorite character I've ever come up with. And I came up with them like 2 years ago. But I love Frisk, so it's just like I'm never gonna like want to give up Frisk.
So
But
torn.
This is one of my favorite characters I've ever made. And it does make me sad that they will never see the light of day. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but it makes sense.
Do you think if Frisk were to die this app, there would be a cohesive way to bring that character in? Because I can focus fire on you if you got a good hook.
No, I don't think so.
But why?
No, it really, it would be tough.
He's a traveling salesman, Solarian.
Right.
Just was selling vacuum cleaners to ships of the Empire of Bones Armada.
Okay,
Hell,
Troy
they
does
don't
not
work
like
here. There's no atmosphere.
traveling salesman Solarian. Just cross that one off my backup character list.
I'll take this. I'll take this opportunity to share something in chat with you. So, since we're talking about backup characters,
Oh, is that your penis?
I had
Oh, sorry,
I had over this time that Troy's been like, bring it back up. I've done 2, and I don't care about either of them. In fact, they're both dumb and stupid, and I never needed them because Dax is too much of a badass. One, I'm not exaggerating, on my hero lab is called Unbearably Annoying Stupid Alien. That's his name. And the other one is called Useless Last Minute Backup Character. And I'm not even bullshitting you when I'm putting it in chat right now.
Okay,
I
but
just took a screen capture of it. And it's a level 6 character and a level 9 character.
Unbearably
I've never had any interest in playing them.
Technomancer.
yeah, that is your fault. Skid, I'm on your side. Troy always asks us to make backups for every level that we've been in, and I always do, and I always have so much fun with it. I've made some really fun backups, and sure, maybe story-wise, yes, it doesn't quite make sense at this point, but like, Joe, I'm sorry you made useless backup character.
Because I knew it wouldn't be needed. In fact, I just found another one. I missed that there's another one in here, and oh my God, I'm cracking myself up now. This one is called Fully Formed Backup Character. That's his name. And I believe it's ironic because he is a no-race biohacker 1. So I clearly just never did anything.
It's an ironic name.
Well, the good thing is all this practice in building backup characters has made us masters of the game.
That's true.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Can't argue with that.
no one can hang with us in Starfinder rules.
Look at this
No.
group. We're geniuses.
It's going to be really hard for the Starfinder community when we close up this AP and we're no longer able to help everyone understand.
Such a
I think the hardest thing is going to be unlearning all of this for a game we'll never play again. That's going to be the hardest part, is unlearning.
I can't believe you say, well, I guess I can't believe you say we'll never play it again. I don't know. Never say never.
There is a Starfinder module. It's a Starfinder Society module that I have been wanting to play since I believe it was one of the earliest modules. And
The reality show one?
yes, and I've wanted to play it with you all for forever. And I feel like we should do it once we're done with this, and once we've had we take a break. I think we should come back and maybe for funsies, maybe we record it, maybe we don't. Let's just play that module.
No, we have to record it, and we do these characters, and it's like a celebrity reality show.
That's good.
You know, it's like you take all the
Skid can bring us
famous
back up.
world
Roger
savers.
Glipcorp. Roger Glipcorp interviews everybody.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Of course. Yeah, no, I don't play for fun anymore, so we won't be doing that.
Sure, we'll record it. We'll just record it, and
you
we'll air
did
it.
play for fun, Troy. In our car ride, our miserable car ride from Chicago to Columbus,
I had a good
you
time.
built some characters in Traveler, just like the rest of us, and you had a good time.
I did.
That was fun.
I did. Good segue mentioning Traveler, which will be coming to New Game Who Dis next week with old Matthew Kabanakaza at the helm. Oh my God. If you guys have as much fun as we did in that sweaty, crotch-ridden car ride, you guys are going to have a blast.
Get out of here. That you could literally just have a stream every week of that game that is just creating characters.
Just
You
creating
can throw
characters.
them in the trash.
The character creation is so much fun. I didn't even make a
fun.
character. I just walked you all through it, and it was so much fun.
Yeah, it was really. We crafted these stories just off these random rolls. They were so fun and funny. It was great.
That is a joyful science fantasy game. But we have our game to play tonight. Kidding.
Jesus.
We have our game to play tonight, which is even better. It is called Dead Sons.
I was like, Troy's video froze.
I was reading a note, and I'm like, I don't know about that. Here we go. That's probably true. Here we go. We're gonna talk about what you guys decided to do. You defeated the Elikoths when you got into the grav train station. You've been talking about wanting to rest for the longest time, but you know your situation with these key cards, these bones, these thumb drives. You may only have one rest left in the adventure for all intents and purposes, but you might have two. But you're so worried about it only being one, you kind of looked at your collective available abilities and decided, I think if we got into one more jam, we could pull it off. Which is a bold thought, because while you mashed the Elikoths, and you kind of mashed the grav train fight as well, you were in dire straits against the Baycocks and the Bone Trooper commandos. And that's really what depleted you in the first place. But you've been on a hot streak, and you realize that, like, time is of the essence. We gotta resource manage as best we can. So you decide to make your way through these corridors in the direction of the command section. You travel a half an hour. And in the distance,
We do travel a half an hour.
see a set of doors. Let's go to the new map. Had you roll some stealth checks at the end of last session. And everyone rolled pretty well, except for the captain, who just was slapping her tail all over the metal alloyed floor. Clang, clong, clang, clang, clang.
Captain, please.
Has a mind of its own. I'm sorry.
Here you stand outside this door, which, if your map is correct, you believe leads to the command section of the Empire of Bones.
I find it very disturbing looking at Roll20 that only David and Troy have bottle caps. How in the fuck did that happen?
It happens.
That is both accurate and great. What do you do?
Rest.
Let's push forward. Dax will go to the door and do a perception. Looking around. How do we open it? Out of the box. Bad start to the evening. That is a 21 perception.
21. It appears to be locked. I feel like Frisk could probably get through it. But you don't know. You don't know what type of security you're dealing with. But
Is it a
look like
keypad?
Yeah, it doesn't look like something you can just... It's an engineering check to try and get in. You look just past these doors, and you see huge open portals in the corridor up ahead that look out on space. And as you were flying up here on the stolen bone ship, you know, there was a fucking war going on. You don't get that sense now. In fact, the impression you get is that the Empire of Bones has destroyed all of the defenses of the Gate of the 12 Suns. Which means that it's only a matter of time before they move their attention to capturing the Stellar Degenerator. But you would also know they're not going to do that until they've fixed all the damage from the fight. And Captain Gurdnashal even let that slip in his conversation with you. Now, how much time will that take? You don't know. You can see smaller ships from the Armada flying back to the Empire of Bones and docking at various hulls throughout the open air ship. Some are still flying out, so maybe retrieving that, you don't know. But it's only a matter of time before they start making their way towards their quarry. What do you do?
Doctor, can you open it?
I can. But I'm nervous. Should we?
I think we must.
Don't mean to play Satan's advocate here, but... All right. All right.
Great callback. That's a great callback.
It's computers.
Sorry, just drinking scotch alone. It's engineering.
Engineering. That was pretty good. That's a natty 18.
Well, buddy. There it goes.
Yes, that's a 42.
The lock has been disabled.
Can I just get into position here, Captain? Can I get right in front of the door here before we open it and get sprung on?
Am I standing in your way?
PG, is this where you want to stand? He's looking at you.
PG is gonna definitely move back, but it was something in her that was ready to fucking go, but then no, I can't. I don't have those types of powers, so can I move? I mean, it looks very crowded though. Can she move?
I will tell you what you can do is if you open the door, you guys can decide, I'm rushing in, I'm going to the left, I'm rushing in, I'm going forward, I'm rushing in, I'm going to the right, or I'm staying in the hallway. I will give you that movement.
Yeah, PG's gonna stay with the boy, Callum. Keep an eye on him.
Callum rushes into the room.
Yeah, Callum undoes his child leash that you have this little backpack thing. He slips out of the backpack.
Yeah. No, and PG follows him.
Kreska's going to spend a standard action to activate my force field.
Coward.
Dax will open the door. Boop, boop, beep, boop, boop. Oh, sorry, Meishan. Or Seiyan.
It's an insult I didn't need right now, but Seiyan will cast a mirror image on herself before the door opens.
Who is rushing in and who is staying out?
I'm going to see what happens when the door opens. I'm going to see what's inside the door.
Okay.
No one is rushing in.
No one is rushing in. You open the door.
Fools rush in.
That's what they say.
You see
Only Dax rushes in.
Sydney, your voice is so nice.
And good. I'll give you a little John Skis.
Bottle cap.
Falling in love.
Bottle cap.
Like a river flow. Journey to the sea.
All right.
Darling, so we sorry.
Okay.
Some things are meant to be.
Shut up, Matthew. This large room has double doors centered in the aft wall that you just opened, and then the fore wall as well on the opposite side of the room. The doors in the fore section, what is that, about 30, 40 feet away from you? No, even more, right? 50 feet? Yeah, about 40 feet away. Look like they've been reinforced by a second thick security door made of luminous metal. Two large computer consoles flank said forward door. Dax, you're looking in to the right, to the left. It's hard to kind of get a full grasp on the room because there's some other stuff blocking your vision, but it appears like there are 10-foot wide raised platforms with metal railings running along the port and starboard walls, each with an exit out of the room. There's like stairs that lead up to a platform, and then on that platform, a door leading out. And the reason that it's tough to kind of get a full grasp on the room from standing outside is there are 4 large display cases standing in the center of the room, made of a clear material, and they're evenly spaced around the center. And each case contains a different item under a harsh white spotlight. Just taking stock of the situation, you see one has a red and gold spear. One has this like humanoid skull with a spine dangling from it. One looks like a desiccated severed hand with a gem embedded in the palm. And then one is like a spacesuit helmet with swirling red mist visible through the visor and blood spatters covering it.
Cool.
Cursed items. I touch them.
Not yet. And then Kosuke takes out her gun and shoots all the glass cases.
Now touch them.
Now touch them, Callum.
What were you going to say, Joe?
I was going to say this is, if anybody played Subnautica, this is like right out of Subnautica.
Yeah.
It's like the ancient alien civilization, and they had these like things that they kept from other cultures, and it's just like in a glass case with a spotlight on it, and it's like an artifact. And it would have like a little summary of what it was or where it was taken from. And it's the same shit. Like be like a helmet or like just a stone or like a glove and a weapon, like a sword. It's really cool.
Yeah, and it does look like there are plaques as well.
Yeah,
you can't read them from there. So yeah, it's like a trophy room.
If somebody does not jump out right away, Dax is just gonna do a quick perception check on the floor right in front of him or anything. Just looking for traps or anything. See if there's like tripwires, like laser tripwires or anything like that.
You get +2 if you did the drugs.
You did 0.
I didn't do the drugs. I never said I did.
Never mind.
Damn it.
David's so disappointed.
That's a 24 perception, just looking in the room, see if he sees any danger on the floor because he's about to walk in.
You don't see any danger on the floor, but towards the back left of the room, the clear case seems to not be completely transparent. It just allows you to see into it, but not through it. And there seems to be a little bit of movement in the back left of the room.
And he like holds up a hand. Stop. And he's going to raise his Yellow Star Plasma Array toward that movement. And he's going to stealth into the room. And move toward...
Kreska shoots all the glass cases. No, I'm kidding. I kid.
Right when you step into the room, you see 20 feet to your left, a figure standing there.
What do you got, LaValle? Look at his smug fucking smiling face.
It looks like a twisted skeleton-looking creature, like all bent in weird, uncomfortable directions, with like leathery, heatherly.
Wouldn't it be leathery?
Somewhere.
Red, leathery, black skin still adhering to parts of its body, and these black, empty eye sockets staring back at you. It has a glow about it as well, though. It's tinged in like a light, like a pink hue. Let me show you what it looks like.
Oh dear.
Whoa.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Jesus Christ.
That's the scariest thing we've seen in Dead Sons.
Holy shit!
What
It's,
is
That is
this?
absolutely true.
it's an undead
I need
monk.
you to roll for initiative.
I mean, we need to describe this creature.
Yeah, it's like a Picasso of
Yeah.
a being. It's like
It's like a monk. It's got like
Yeah.
tabby boots on.
but its
Yeah,
head is
imagine,
bent
like,
the wrong
twisted.
way, and
Imagine
This reminds
Wilhelm's
me-
scream on a Dutch angle and in monk's clothing.
It
And
does
if the
look
Dutch
like
angle was his body.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah, I
doesn't
mean, it
make
does
any
have a
sense.
monkish quality to it, that robe that's covering the little bits of skin that we're still showing. But like I said, its head is at an odd angle. Its hands are all in weird directions. It's
they're
got
like
one leg up.
backwards. Like
Yeah, it's absolutely terrifying, and I need you to roll for initiative.
oh my goodness.
This is a final battle? It's the final. Okay.
Skriddly doo.
Skiba diba.
Me too.
Oh my gracious. It is about to go down. Okay. Dr. Friss, what'd you roll, good buddy?
31 for Dr. Freeze.
31
Nice.
for the Frissmeister General. Dax attack.
Of course. Of course. He rolled a natural one. Of course. In this moment.
Oh,
At
you
this time.
clumsy poop.
It's a 10.
A 10 for Daxy's Midnight Runners. Sayun.
11.
Oh, good thing you guys got some buffs. PG.
27.
Okay, not bad. Mm-hmm. What about
Natural.
old Cali Boy?
Rolled a natty 2 for a 4.
You are bad at this game.
That's how I feel. Every time I roll initiative, I'm like, I'm quite bad at this game. This game of chance.
Kreska, what'd you get?
7.
Oh my lord. What's your bone?
+4.
Not a great bone, Crapton Kreska, I said. And I'm going to keep it that way. All right. It is round 1. Dax stepped in, and you see his attention flip to the left, and the look on Dax. I mean, Dax, do you show fear? What kind of emotion do you show in that instant?
No, I don't think he shows fear at all. He just has immediate misunderstanding and like it knows that it's an immediate threat. He just like raises up his gun and he's just like very strange.
Nat 20 on that guy's stealth, by the way. Round 1, it's Dr. Friss's turn. Friss, you're at a weird little angle there, but I will say, like, you can, I'm sure Dax has communicated to you. What did you say to him?
What did I say to him?
Yeah.
As soon as I came in the room?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Well, no, I could probably see him react.
Yeah, I mean, I like immediately
Beginning
raise
to
my
react to
weapon.
this thing.
Right,
Just
okay.
like, oh, you know what I'll say? I'll raise my weapon and just go, contact.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
cool.
what I was looking for.
Contact.
Because I don't know what else to call it. I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? Like,
Enemies ahead?
hostile. Contact.
Hostile. Yeah.
Hostile contact.
So
Exorcism.
Chris, I think rightly is going to assume that he's not referencing the
Alien movie?
PBS show 321 Contact,
Or the Jodie Foster movie.
and is going to dart.
They're doing a
past him.
screening of Contact featuring Matthew McConaughey.
Contact. This is. I love that film.
We can watch it when we rest.
Sagan.
Is
He's gonna run past, knowing Dax's slug-like reflexes. He's going to dart past him into the
damn it.
room. And actually, yeah, it's kind of okay. No, he's gonna run up and like kind of at the corner of the display closest to the creature and like throw his shoulder up against it. And he's going to peek out for a trick attack attempt. Natty 18.
Okay.
That is.
I think you got a clean shot there, right? From one square
Yeah.
to one square. Yeah, you're good. Natty 18. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And that is 37 points of damage,
Okay.
type.
And what kind of damage is it?
piercing.
37 points of piercing. Okay.
And I'm going to do a quick mysticism check, I guess, to try to identify this guy.
That sounds about right.
25.
Okay. I lost my John here.
Might not be enough.
Yeah,
We're getting pretty
no.
high level here.
What the fuck? Why can't I find my thing? Hold on. Sorry. Talk amongst yourselves for a second.
I can tell you, Troy. That's just enough if it's average rarity.
I'm just sorry. I don't want you to say something. That's why I want you guys to just stall for me because I'm having a.
Okay, how about
issue.
Jodie Foster, like Contact of the Third Degree? Is that a different movie or is it the same one?
Are you talking about what? Contact of the Third Degree? Is that a movie?
What?
Is it not?
Don't listen to Ellie. I'm back. She's talking about
thank God.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
We also had to have a whole conversation with Ellie.
I'm so sorry, everyone, especially everyone watching.
Contact of the Third Degree.
I was like,
Near
the
Encounters.
fifth
That's what it's
element.
called.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
That's
That's the one. That's the one.
Ellie combined
That well-known
6
Jodie
degrees.
Foster flick.
6
Close Encounters
degrees,
of
the
the-
fifth element, and Close Encounters into like one.
Yeah, but okay, fine. I'm sorry. You said we were gonna talk amongst ourselves, and this was what I brought to the table.
Nailed it.
How many pieces of relevant information you think, David?
That's really just one, assuming it's
Yeah.
average rarity.
Okay, this is what I'm going to tell you because I think it's going to be. There's a lot going on here, but the thing that I think will be most helpful to you is that this is a creature known as a Kuro Bosu, which is like they're also known as black monks, and they, among a host of other things, have Solarian abilities.
Oh,
Oh,
and they are undead.
Well.
They are undead.
All right, so they'll be immune to mind affecting, and they're going to explode at some point. keep your distance.
Cool.
Cool.
Oh dear.
Cool.
They're going
All right,
to pull
let's
out
fucking
a
do it, guys.
freaking
Let's-
laser sword and slice us to pieces.
Frisk was able to slide in, get a shot off, hit one for some damage, and learn a little bit. And now it's PG's turn.
Okay. PG, terrified. Absolutely terrified. She sneaks in and sees what this is, and is like, it triggers something inside of her, and so she's gonna slide in front of Dax, almost involuntarily. And then, why do you sigh? Why do you sigh, Joe?
You just step right in front of the barrel of my gun. You know, that was the best spot. You just look at my
otherwise-
head right here.
No, you're right. All right, fine. She'll run in then, and
I mean, why can't you do one step behind me? Like, what's the difference?
because do you want to get hit? Well, fine. I'll run in and round the corner, so I can sneak at it from the top of the glass window,
Okay.
and then she'll step out.
I just worry that there's another one. Was this the
Well-
only one? Was that the movement we saw? Okay,
You can see a little bit more of the room here. You see it ends about 25 feet to the north of PG, but 20 feet away and to the left is a staircase leading up to that landing where there is another door leading out. And Dax, you saw on the other side of the room, which I will reveal to you now, another door leading out to the right.
All right.
Okay.
So you see PG. She's arching her body in like a weird fucking way, and it looks incredibly painful. And then she lands on all fours. Her eyes are tearing up from something that's building up inside of her, and suddenly her mouth opens wide as this fucking creature, and out comes this 5-foot cone of acid from her mouth.
Whoa, that's new.
whoa.
She's a
Now for
Dilophosaurus.
something completely different.
Yes, and yeah, you get a reflex save for half damage. but this is a lot of damage. It's 9d6s of acid just coming at her. It's a dragon.
Wow.
It's a dragon gland, or it's called Arcanius gland. It's an augmentation for her throat.
Okay.
Oh, so cool. You built all these
cool.
augmentations? That's a lot of work.
Yeah, I had like a lot of fun with it. Like I know,
Good job.
Linnea was an optimized character. PG is the fun, fucking 4 a.m. dance. This is the last dance character. You know, it's like I'm gonna go all in with this. I don't believe in safe anymore.
There you go.
I rolled a natural 20 on the reflex save.
Okay, so
Are
you take
you joking?
No,
I don't joke
you
about
take half
dice.
damage, 42 damage points, so
Hey.
21 points.
Nothing wrong with 42 points of damage, am I right, David?
Good.
You take 21.
Or do you?
Oh, dear.
Oh,
Is it resistant to fucking acid?
You know what, David? I'll text you.
Evasion?
this
Do you want us to fill this moment
is the
too?
most OP NPC.
Ugh, PG, if this thing swarms up at you and starts
It's a
cutting you to
monk?
pieces, I'm going to be so
It's a
angry.
Solarian monk, and it's resistant to acid.
Don't worry about it.
Troy, you need to check back actually.
Oh, evasion, maybe?
Evasion. Thank you, David.
Of course.
So I
Goose
take
egg.
0 points of damage. Thank you, David. God, give it up for David Winters, everybody in the chat.
Wait, is that a reaction or is that?
That's
It's
just an awesome
amazing
ability.
feat that I forgot because I've been drinking scotch. But yes, it does have evasion, so it will take no damage. You know what though, PG? Maybe next round you'll do something cool. It is my creature's turn. Sees Dax and Friss, sees PG. Oh man, I don't even know what
PG.
the hell to do here.
Surrender?
Always an option.
It's always an
He
option.
looks like the surrender type. He looks like he just wants to talk.
He is gonna go ahead and slide up to PG.
I know. Like, I don't know. I wanted to do a cool thing. Like, I had a cool thing, and now I'm like,
I blame
He's-
Joe, Ellie. I blame Joe.
no. I mean, I would.
But it would have been the same. That was what I was trying to prevent. It's like
the
she's
same
the
thing would've
first
happened.
target.
Okay, and I'm going to just do one strike at you.
Why one strike? What can you?
22,
Doesn't move.
32 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. A couple things are going to happen. Only 14 points of bludgeoning damage, but then as a reaction after successfully damaging you with that melee attack, it hits you, and he hits you in a place like right near your temple where just boom, you feel like your mind is in a cloud. I need a fortitude save that you can probably make unless you roll really, really poorly.
All right. 17.
That's a fail.
Oh, she's just gonna go down.
You are now flat-footed, off target, and you are rendered unable to use any wisdom-based skills or communicate whatsoever with your teammates for 4 minutes.
Oh my god! I knew you were gonna say minutes. I was sitting here like he's gonna say minutes, which is just say the combat.
So he slides up this very like crazy movement and just like chops PG right at the side of her temple. Doesn't do a ton of damage, but your mind is immediately clouded and you just see fwa, 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 the history and past, everything running back to the future, and you just fwa, and you're off target. You're flat-footed, cannot use any wisdom-based skills, and you cannot talk or communicate whatsoever for 4 minutes.
Oh, brutal.
At that moment, from the back of the room, another one of these creatures emerges. Let me see here. Oh man, there's so much going on. Yep. Emerges and slides. What kind of movement, John, we got here? Oh, yeah, that'll be just fine.
Yeah.
Just shot right up next to Frisk.
Oh, for Christ's sake,
no.
Troy.
No.
And does the same thing.
Oh, no.
Okay.
That would be really bad.
That's going to be a 27 to hit.
Actually, I think that's a it's a miss.
That's a miss.
Miss.
Thank God.
Absolutely huge. Wow. This guy slides up, chops Frisk right in the head. And it's a miss. And now it is Seiyun's turn.
Dax, you've got to stop these things. They may stop me from reaching my goal. And she reaches out and supercharges his gun. And then we'll do her own mysticism check on these things. Where's my miss? I think that's a 32. Just pulling up the sheet to be sure. Yes, 32.
Okay. Curious, Dax, do you have your sword out or your gun?
Gun.
Okay. Kuro Bosu's. Okay. I will tell you right now, they have a 30-foot cone attack known as Black Apoxia. They basically can create a 30-foot cone of breathlessness, making it hard for creatures to breathe properly, and it bypasses your environmental protections. So if you fail that save, you will be fatigued for minutes.
You
Okay.
basically begin suffocating. That's crazy.
Yeah, you've been slowly suffocated until you're just weak and you die.
Seiyun's gonna fan out a bit. Not all the way out like PG did earlier around a corner, but just far away enough to be able to like take shots at them from range, and tells everyone about the cone to disperse. And that is Seiyun's turn.
Okay. It is supercharged Dax's turn.
He's gonna say, "Step out of the room, Doctor." And he's gonna move to the other side of the room, just to
At that
keep some
moment,
distance.
You see
dear.
a third
one.
one of these guys.
Oh.
No.
Fuck's sake.
We are in the end game.
Okay. Then he will step up and he will fire at the one that's in combat with Frisk. Try to take its attention. One shot, deadly aim. Oh no.
Supercharged weapon.
20.
Supercharged weapon
23
against.
EAC.
That's a hit.
Oh, fucking beautiful. What is the supercharge? add zoning?
46.
4d6, yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna need to open another drawer of dice to add that to the Johnski. Another 4d6. Nice work, Grant. 6, 6, 4 so far on the 4d6. 6, 6, 4, 6, 6 on the 2d10s. That's fun. All right, so
fun. That's fun.
So that's going to be a total of 47 damage, and it's split between electricity and fire. Do they have any resistances to that?
They do, but I've got it taken care of.
They reduce that by 5. Whatever it is, they reduce the resistance
Reduce
by 5.
resistance. Okay, and you said 47 points of damage?
47 points of damage.
Okay, so big damage with the supercharge.
Yeah, so this is my unstoppable strike ability, -5 reduced energy resistance for enemies.
It is the enemy 15 feet away from you's turn.
Fuck, man, I'm so done. Done!
It's time to get nasty. Right after this word from our sponsor.
Oh, don't you make me wait for an ad!
I'll make you wait and you'll like it. Okay, let me just check one thing. Oh, okay, good to know. Let's get nasty here. I think it's time to whip out this black apoxia. I feel like my hand is still on the chess piece here. 5, 10, 15, 20. I feel like if I'm here, I can catch Frisk, Callum, and Kreska. Can I catch Sayun, David?
Callum's behind a wall.
Wait, I'm behind a wall.
Yeah.
I'm
you are
behind a
behind a
wall
wall.
as well.
Oh, that is true.
I don't think you can get more than 2 of them at best. If you went like over there, you could get Callum and Frisk, but I think that's the best you can do.
You hear the
Wait, I'm behind a
disappointment in
wall.
David's voice.
Am I moving the map? Did I move the map?
David, are you disappointed in Troy's tactics?
I have no problem with his tactics. I send my recommendations. He listens to them occasionally. Otherwise, he does Troy, and that's his prerogative.
David, I like where your head's at here. I'm going to go ahead and throw this cone at Frisk and Callum. I'm going to need a fortitude save from the 2 of you.
Does it not matter that I have partial cover by this wall, or no?
No.
What is the save?
Fortitude.
Oh wait, Matthew, will you remind me what Kreska gave me as my boon?
Shield other. So if you take any hit point damage, let me know because I'll absorb a bunch of it.
Copy. Okay.
Oh, God, this could take Callum out of
20
the
for
fight.
Frisk. 20 for Frisk.
I also got a 20, not nat.
You both pass.
Thank God.
Cal, that would have been Callum's fight. It would have been over. Well, I don't know.
would've
Can
been
you
done.
talk, or is it like you can't use verbal components with the breathlessness?
Well, the breathlessness is different than the other thing that happened to PG. Yeah, you're just fatigued. You can still talk. But it basically takes you out of the fight. I mean, it makes it very, very hard for you to get the job done when you're fatigued. You did it to my Elikoth last week. Moving right along, it's Kreska's turn.
Okay.
Come on, Captain.
Kresk.
Big fight. Biggest fight of your life.
Life. Okay. Well, let's roll the dice on this. It's a role-playing game.
That's what we do.
This guy needs to roll a will save.
Okay.
That is the one menacing Frisk.
All right, yeah, you can see him. I'll roll a will save. I'll allow it. The one menacing Frisk tries to bear down his will and rolls a 24.
Yeah, you're fine. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Would you like to move?
Yes. Kreska is going to slip into the room
Oh boy. Zoinks.
and stand behind Sayun.
And stand behind Sayun. And finally, it is the boy's turn.
Okay. From outside the room, I would like to do a mysticism check, if you think that's right, on the items that are in the glowing red lights.
Okay, well, there are 4 different items. And
What was to the bottom right-hand corner? What was that one?
It was the skull with the spine still attached to it.
Now, upper right-hand corner, what was that one?
Upper right-hand corner was the spear.
Okay, I'll do it on the spear.
Okay. Let me see if it actually is a mysticism check. I just have 40 different things open here.
Or
David, if you
perception?
see it before me. Well, yeah, you can roll perception in the meantime.
Okay.
Ah, here we go.
It depends. Yeah, it depends which item it is.
The spear. I don't
Spear.
think that's specific.
The spear is a technological item.
Ah,
All right. What do I roll on that? Well, do you want me to give
Usually
you my-
that's engineering, I think.
yeah,
for
engineering for technological items, mysticism for
magical, or
All right.
I think magical or
I
hybrid.
rolled really well, but I would rather do mysticism. Would I know if something's magical or not? Would I be like, the helmet with
No.
the swirling, that's probably magic?
No, but you also feel like whatever this is, they're behind these walls that are going to need some sort of crack to get into.
Okay.
You would know that, like, even if you're like, I know what that is, I'm going to use it, you're going to have to hack into the case, the force field case around it to get to it.
Okay, I rolled a perception of 34, so does it give me
That's what you
anything
learn.
else? Okay.
Yeah, an engineering check could probably, you're like, oh, Frisk could take that down in a second.
Okay. Alrighty. So I am going to then step. Ay. All right. I'm going to step. Ay. All right. Into the doorway.
Is this the most tense fight in the history of this game?
Pretty tense.
Yes.
I'm very scared. Your ability to sort of knock us out, that's intense.
Yeah, these are nasty creatures.
I'm throwing a force disc. I'm going to throw it from. I'm not moving. I'm just going to throw it from where I'm at, kind of behind this door. And I'm aiming at the zombie monk to the lower right-hand corner of our map.
The one that
Just
tried
him?
to do the cone on you.
The one that, tried to do the code.
And just him, right? Because you don't see the other ones, or do you not need to see them to bounce it?
That's a good question. It ricochets off regardless, but I
feel like in order to direct the force disc, but let's take it to David here, you'd need to see the other creatures. I don't know how it works here.
We've talked about this before. It's not totally explicit if you need kind of line of sight or not. So I think this is a fair compromise here. I think you can hit the first, it'll ricochet to the second, but because the other one is behind that case, I don't know if it would necessarily be able to like double ricochet kind of back to get it. So I would say maybe you could hit the first two, not the third.
And you're still gonna have to take a guarded step to do that because you can't even see this one here to the left.
Okay, I take a guarded step.
Yeah, there you go.
Sucks.
And
This
now
sucks.
you can bim boom. You can hit Dax and Frisk too. They're wide open.
All right, I'm hitting the first one. Let's see. That's gonna be a 20. Where's my first disc? A 22 to hit.
22 is a miss.
Fuck. Okay, second one. Crack die. That's gonna be 24 to hit.
Against Kakaruni or EAC, it was a force disc. That is a hit.
Force disc. Okay, yes. Okay. So that is just 2d6 instead of the 3 for the first dude.
I'm going to say 3 damage.
It's 5.
Oh!
Oh, wait,
I'll
hold
have
on.
you know.
8 total.
8 total. On 2D sizzle. Not bad. All right, so you miss the first one. It ricochets and hits this one right next to Frisk. And thus ends round 1.
Oh, man.
Now, pain begins. Round 2, Dr. Frisk.
So Frisk, this one of these creatures is just come right up on him, is right in his face. So he's going to take a guarded step, just like pop back like a kangaroo rat, 5 feet, and attempt another trick attack shot on it. Flat-footed AC. That is a 23 flat-footed KAC.
That is a hit.
Okay. Take it out. Take it out.
47 points of damage.
Oh my gosh. What kind of damage? Any fire in there?
Piercing.
Or piercing, all piercing. Okay. Just Crush City. Frisk steps back, and when he needs to hit, he does. It is PG's turn, and then it is their turn. PG, what's going through your head? Boom!
I think she's living through, her 80-year torture nightmare that's been going through for her entire life, basically. But she's reliving the nightmare right in front of her again. But I think she's pretty resistant to this kind of stuff, so she's gonna still try to attempt to attack, because I can still do that even though I'm having a bunch of minuses, flat-footed and off target and all that stuff, right? I was still able to take attacks, but just not communicate. So I'm gonna take a guarded step away from my asshole, and then I'm gonna throw a grenade right in front of the middle guy.
Okay.
And she clutches it. It's been hanging around her neck, and it's not any. And it has a 20 feet radius, but it's not any type of grenade. It's a holy water grenade, so it only affects undead.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah,
Very
and she's
cool.
Wow.
I can't cook it, so it gives a shitty DC. So it's a DC 18, but it's a grenade too.
Yeah, it's tough.
If they make it, they will take no damage, and the one directly in front of you will get a +2 as the explosion has to make its way around that display case. Let's see what happens.
Well, no, you're flat-footed.
Flat-footed. So he'll,
Flat-footed.
if evens out, is that?
Reflex.
Flat-foot.
Rolled a 26.
26 damage. Okay. Well, I'm going to start with this guy here.
No. Sorry. No, I rolled a 26 on throwing the grenade.
Yes, you just added AC 5.
And then 20 points of damage.
Okay, calm down. Let's see if they make their reflex saves. Starting with the John way over here to the right. He rolls a 12, so he fails.
Nice.
So 20 points of damage.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay. The one in the middle also rolls a 12.
That's huge. That's huge. He's the guy we've been chipping away at.
And then the one right next to you gets a little bonus, rolls a 21.
Yeah, that he succeeds.
He takes no damage.
All right. Well,
That's great. You did 20 points of damage to
Yeah,
two
that's
of these
awesome.
guys.
Yeah.
All right. Now it's my turn. Oh, this is a lot here. It is the one right next to PG's turn. God, I got a lot of options here. Here's what he's going.
Options here.
Here's what he's going to do, I think. God, David, you must be like, I'd love to get a window into your, because we play it probably two totally different ways. I don't know. There's just so many fucking options.
Yeah, you have a lot of choices. I think of all the characters we've prepped, there are so many different things you can do. Some are better than others.
I know,
But there's some
I know.
stuff you still haven't done this combat that are super cool. And
That is
actually a fun
shocking to
callback.
David.
Fun callback to a couple episodes ago.
I know,
That I
I know,
want
I
to see you do.
I know. Oh. Fucking fuck. I think I have to do the really fun one now, though, because this is the one. Actually, no, he's not the one. Okay, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to, with this one here, I think he has reached full attunement.
Ooh.
So
Doesn't that take 3 rounds?
takes 1d3 rounds.
What is
They
that?
roll 2.
That's just an ability they have? Like this specific creature?
It's basically a monster ability. So instead of like a standard character where you always start at 0 and go up, it's randomized.
It's like
For
basically at the
all
beginning of
monster
initiative.
Solarians?
For all monster Solarians.
It's
Yep.
like
wow.
a breath weapon recharging in
Yeah.
Pathfinder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's something that hurts the most people? I think
I know.
Troy's daily mantra.
I'm gonna shorten the battlefield a little bit here. Oh god, the DC is so shitty though. All right. This guy here, he's fully attuned. Oh, it's actually not that great based on where I'm fucking standing.
You mean because we did a really great job of spreading out? Is that,
Oh my god, so good, so good. No, he is going to slide directly up to Friss, and he is going to unleash the Black Apoxia, which will affect Friss and Seiyan, and stay fully attuned. So I need a Fortitude save. Friss, how'd you do, buddy?
17.
Seiyan.
20.
Seiyan is
I think-
passed. What?
I think that gets Callum too, by the way. If that radiates from your top
yes,
right.
thank you. Now that I've made Callum step into that doorway, Callum, please give me a Fortitude save.
Pressing your luck, Callum.
6 is 22.
All right, so Callum and Sayun pass. Friss, unfortunately, becomes fatigued.
Oh,
Friss is fatigued for 2 minutes.
oh, God.
Once again, David, talk to us about fatigued.
Fatigued. No running or charging. -1 on armor class attack rolls, melee rolls, reflex saving throws, strength, dexterity checks, blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. It is now this dude's turn that I am blinking on. The one that was next to Friss, that Friss just lit up. He is also fully attuned, and he will unleash the zenith power known as Black Hole. So everyone within 30 feet of him, which I think, with the exception of Kreska... Oh, actually, Kreska and Sayun. All right, so you know what? I'll move to make sure I get both of them. He'll move to get everyone in the black hole, except PG.
What range do you have on that?
30 feet. I'll leave PG out. She's already suffering. So everyone needs to roll. What is the save for black hole? I don't have it right in front of me. Is it reflex
I do.
or fortitude?
Fortitude. It's a fortitude save.
Okay, everyone give me a 40 except PG.
And what's the actual radius, David?
30 feet.
No, he's right. He's right. It's 30 feet. I checked the actual book, not Starjammer.
Are you deciding on each of these guys whether you're photon or graviton attuning, or is that a roll of the die as well?
I'm deciding.
Prior
Are
to
you just
when
deciding
you
each round, or are you deciding ahead of time, you lying son of
Deciding
a
based
bitch?
on the abilities that I have for this creature, that are all Graventrod based.
Oh, great.
Let me see these fortitude saves, Dax. What'd you get?
21.
Okay, and what about Kreska?
20.
Sayun.
Maddie 19 for a 23.
Oh my God, Callum.
25.
Wow. Friss, did you pitch a perfect game?
19.
You all passed.
Awesome.
So nothing happens, right?
Is that the one where you draw everybody into you?
Yep.
Yeah. Pull everybody in closer. So you all pass and nothing happens. Huge.
Huge.
2 of them have gone, they've taken their turn, and no one has really got hurt. But Friss is fatigued and PG's in a bad way. This is a great time to strike before the next one goes. It is Sayun's turn.
Sayun is going to reach out and again cast a spell that warps the very reality of time around her and cast slow on all 3 of them. Give me a will
Beautiful.
save.
Badass.
Nice.
Wow, that's good
Great.
for one reason you don't even know. So you said a
They
will
all
save?
have
Yes.
haste automatically.
All right. First one's will save is a 14.
Fail.
Yes.
Next one is a 19.
Fail.
Holy
And
shit.
then a 24.
Pass.
That's huge, though.
And it
2 out of
probably
3
went in
ain't
order
bad.
left to right as you're looking at the board because she reached out and then it kind of ping pongs to all of them. So
Yeah, fail, fail, pass.
you're saying, okay, that works. I thought, okay.
Yeah, I had it going left to right. You just said left to right, right? Fail,
Sorry, yeah.
fail, pass.
I think that makes sense either way.
Just like how I read a book.
But where Sayana's positioned, I'm saying it might emanate from her hand first and hit the one.
Oh, I see.
But I also want to help Friss, so I don't know. Whatever's best.
Okay, all right, well, that's fine. You want to do fail, fail, pass? All right, what is the equivalent of slow? Here's what I can tell you. That first one had a haste situation going on, so now it's negated, so he's just normal,
Oh,
not
great.
hasted. The other 2 are slowed.
Okay.
So what is slowed?
Affected creature moves
staggered.
and attacks at a drastically slowed rate. Creatures are staggered 1 move action or standard action each turn, but not both.
For how many rounds?
Duration is going to be 12 rounds. 11 rounds.
Nice.
God, and that's it. They're
Huge.
slowed
That's
for the
it.
rest of the combat.
Awesome.
Sorry,
Dude,
Troy,
that is so
huge.
huge.
Who are the slowed ones? Just so I mark them
1 and
correctly.
2. This one right next to Friss, and then the one about
Got
20
it.
feet
Got it.
away from Dax.
Perfect.
Holy shit. Absolutely huge game-changing
Massive.
moment here. Dax, can you take advantage of it?
I sure hope so. Is the one that got slowed the one
That's been lit up? Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right, then I'm going to start with him, and Dax is going to go just like leveling his gun. He sees all this damage that well, not damage, but harmful effects they're laying out on his allies, and he's just zeroing in. He's going to take off deadly aim, but he is going. Two. Whatever it's called.
So Yana also
The
moved
3 attack.
closer to Dax, so she has an aim to keep on buffing him throughout the battle, and just to
Okay,
spread us all out.
Seiyang swung around to the north. Okay.
Yes.
Dax, what do you got?
Love it. Dax is he's going to fire 3 times. Well,
Okay.
so starting with the first guy we lit up. Again, yellow star plasma array. Is there? Do you want me to do a perception check on damage reduction? All I'm interested in is damage reduction versus immunity. Like, did they seem immune to fire?
You don't know. It seems like they all have a different situation going on. Some of them seem to be a little bit resistant to fire, but your situation where you could break through 5 points of that seemed to work.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, in the heat of battle, they all have their own buffs,
Okay. Here we
thereby
go.
making this all the more exhausting.
Yeah. First shot is a 25 against EAC.
Yeah, she'll do. Flat-footed too.
Oh, she'll do. Okay. That is going to be. That's 20 even. 20 points of damage.
Okay.
Not a great roll. He's still up, right? Second shot, same dude is a. That's going to be a miss with a
What'd you roll?
15. 15
Yeah, that's a miss.
against EAC, and then third shot is a natural 1. Mother.
Jesus.
Is it actually a 1 and not a 7? It's an actual fucking 1.
Oh, man. Time for a fan fumble.
Time for a fan
fumble.
20 fucking point. What a loser piece of trash.
Can you find one from the world we live in?
Do me a favor and kill off this guy so I don't have to play him for the next 6 weeks. All right, Ben.
Literally at the top of this episode, you were talking about how much of a badass Dax was.
He is. Well, Troy can try as much as he wants. He'll never kill Dax. Ben, unless he just does it purely narratively. From
Remember that story.
Kingsport, Tennessee.
Oh, love Kingsport.
Hey, I'm in Tennessee.
I like this title. The title is, what did you say? In the heat of combat, something in the words or body language of your target strikes at the very core of your self-image and renders you dumbstruck. You are shaken. For 1d4 plus 1 rounds, a successful will save halves the duration.
Oof.
So this would
Give me
be
the
a
will.
will save
I
against
got the
EAC.
1d4. Come on, bro.
Gonna have to roll high as shit. Nope, natural 3. So fail.
5 rounds.
Oh, you've rolled a 4? Of course
I did.
Of course you did.
Of course I did.
Of course you did.
5 rounds. And you know what? When you're doing those 3 attacks, you've already taken a huge negative to try and get those 3 attacks off. And now you're going to take the shaken condition on top of that. Probably one of the worst fumbles you could possibly get. And it is now Kuro Bosu number 2. He is no longer hasted. He's just a normal, regular, average guy out in the town just trying to protect the trophy room. But he's also fully attuned, and he's ready to do something pretty fucking sweet. I don't remember if Qualo had this. He may have. In which case you won't be wowed by this, although most of you wouldn't remember except for Grant and maybe David. This is an ability known as Starquake.
Yep. Had it.
Yep.
Did it.
Did
I
it
can just
on the show.
zip around the show, zip around the floor, not provoking a single AOO, and anyone I'm adjacent to, I deal 1d8 bludgeoning to and knock prone unless you succeed on a reflex save.
Including
So
the
let's see.
Kuro Bosu you're next to as you leave. That's why I didn't use it that much. It happens to your allies as well.
David, your thoughts?
He is right. Each creature you are adjacent to at any point during the movement.
I'd have to roll a pretty shit reflex save to fail. So I'll roll for my Kuro Bosu. 21 passed. So now you know the DC is less than 21. So here's what he's going to do here. He's going to...
Did you take that flat-footed penalty?
Still made it.
So you know 19's going to pass.
There's no penalty to reflex from flat-footed.
God damn it, David. I was dancing just then.
I'm sorry.
All right. I hate to pick on Frisk and Callum here, but it's the closest way to take out as many of you as possible. So he's going to like basically slide over to Frisk and Callum to do it, and then slide over to Kreska. So Kreska, Frisk, and Callum, give me a reflex save. And David, if I'm correct, if they pass, they don't even take the damage as well as not being knocked prone, right? Yeah.
Correct.
He flies out of the room.
No, he just has to have been adjacent to your square
Adjacent.
in his movement. Yeah, he's just leaving a quake.
Hey.
22 okay for you, Troy?
It's all right. Slightly better than my Kuro Bosu ally. Fristmeister.
16.
And what about Callum?
I also got a 16.
You both fall, and you fall prone, and you each take, Frisk takes 2 points of damage, Callum takes 3. Not bad.
And the damage always happens, so the reflex is just for knocking prone. So your guy will take 1d8, as well as the Kreska.
My guy.
So,
Oh, my
the
my
guy
other
you initially started by. Yeah.
He
a
takes...
little birdie who used to play a Solarian, pinged me on the side and already told me to correct this.
Well, he takes
Thank you,
7
Grant.
points of damage. Which actually kills him.
Yes!
What?
Amazing.
Amazing.
Backdoor burger kill. You know what, Burger?
Burning
Bottle
around.
cap.
Yeah,
It's a backdoor burger kill cap.
Well earned cap.
Oh,
You just
I never
got
thought.
hand-burgered.
This is why I never used Starquake, because I didn't want someone to yell at me if they were like really low on their stamina points or whatever. Because anyone you touch, you damage. The prone
I'm
is
telling you,
yeah.
didn't you feel a lot of the times as a Solarian that you were a little hamstrung with your attunements, because it's just like
It's totally battlefield
Everyone's gotten the
positioning.
blast.
yeah, you're never that far away from allies in Dead Suns. You know what I mean?
Wow, what a turn of events. Okay, yeah, he was on his last legs, and he, even though he passed the save, he still... Wait, I thought he passed the save. He doesn't take
That's
the
only for
damage.
falling prone. You always take the damage no matter what.
Yeah.
It's the quake.
Oh, so then Kreska
Yeah.
will take 1d8 as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Kreska will as well, yes.
We were all silent about Kreska's damage,
I thought
trying
I
to
assumed I
protect
took-
the captain.
I assumed
You
I took the
take
7.
8 points of damage, Kreska.
Oh,
Exploding dice, brutal.
Yeah, I think it is. Oh my god, it's still exploding. Oh my god, 56 points of damage. All right, 8 points for Kreska.
7 straight 8s.
Holy shit, you've never, you wouldn't believe it if you couldn't see it. It is Kreska's turn. Kreska is bloodied, barely standing up.
Barely standing. I believe my force field my force field regenerates.
How nice.
Let's heal myself a few hit points.
How nice for you.
One moment, please. Okay. And then Kreska is going to she's just gonna swing twice at this guy. I mean, he's
Why
right
not?
there.
He's right there.
Okay. First attack. A new frosty green Norse Foundry die.
There you go.
Natural 20.
nice.
Turn this battle on its ass and smack it.
I mean, you would have missed with a 19 probably, and you hit with the 20. Give me your double damage.
Boxcars on the first 2d6.
You
Oh
gotta
my
be fucking
god.
kidding me.
Okay, and just okay, so that's
He's so good.
31 points of damage.
Nice.
They're magical for the purposes of DR. Second
Want some more
attack.
scotch?
I'd love some.
Oh, I could
Okay.
go for just a little bit of Talisker right now. Just a
Miss
touch.
miss on the second attack with the natural 4.
Aye.
Everything comes back to normal.
And then, what am I standing next to?
A trophy case.
Right, is this the skull or is this the spear?
No, this is the desiccated hand with a gem inside of it.
Is that a
Spear is
mysticism
top
check?
right. Desiccated hand is here, and then the spine with the skull is here, and whatever the other one, the armor, the helmet is up to the top left. And for the hand, let me bring it up here. It is engineering.
Are any of them mysticism?
Sure.
Which one?
Oh,
The helmet, right? I bet it's a helmet.
The red cloud in front of
Yeah.
it. Very cool.
I want to put it on.
wait, did I screw it up? Maybe the
stone is.
stone.
Oh, the hand.
Oh, no,
the
yeah,
hand.
no, I'm sorry. The stone is the one that's next to you.
It's a Mark III ability crystal, and it's going right in my mouth.
Can
I don't want to hear
I?
any arguments.
Can I roll mysticism?
Yeah,
on it?
you can. I'm sorry. They have weird names based on my descriptions. Yeah, you can. Absolutely.
28.
Okay. This is amazing and hilarious. It is an item known as a warlord stone. This stone holds the collected memories, philosophies, and tactics of an ancient alien warlord and is currently set in the palm of its original owner. This Mark III ability crystal can increase any one ability score by 6 if you spend 1 hour communing with the item, as fragments of the ancient alien warlord's psyche flood your mind and body, and then its magic is forever spent.
If we survive this combat, we're going to tear each other apart over this roll-off.
I know. That's how we're
seriously.
going to
The
die.
best piece of
It's going to be the greatest
treasure you found.
roll-off in the
I think
history
in
of
the
all
entire
shows.
6 books of Dead Sons, we have not collectively earned enough credits to purchase one of these. Like it's absurdly expensive.
And you have to imagine, if
75
that's
grand.
that, what's the other 3 items?
Yeah.
All right, Kreska's gonna take a guarded step.
A guarded
No,
step.
Oh no, I
attacks.
can't do that. I did a full attack action.
You did. Stop trying to break the game. It is Callum's turn.
Okay. Callum is finally going to move into the room because being outside has not helped me whatsoever.
None. Not at all.
Not at all. Not even a little bit for cover.
Nope.
So Callum's going to run in his full speed to the left, hiding between the 2 cases that you said was the helmet and...
Yep, the helmet up here
spine?
and the spine with the skull. Looks like there's a worm crawling through the skull.
Whoa.
Classic.
All right. Can I do a quick perception on the helmet? Or what's the check for the helmet?
For the old helm, that is going to be, it's a hybrid, so I think you can use
Hybrid.
mysticism or engineering, right?
I'm doing mysticism. Oh, yeah. That's a 15 on the die, so that is a... that's going to be a 30.
All right, so
Oh, wait. 30, 35. No,
35.
30.
Both are enough. It is an item known as the Eyes of Rayon. Basically, when you hold one of the eyes in one, there's 2 eyes baked into this helmet. When you hold one of them in your hand, you can control the other one as a spy drone. It's not one that can be upgraded, but it's like you take one eye and you control the other one as a drone, and you see what the flying eye sees through the eye that you hold. However, if you place both of the gems over your own eyes, they burrow into your skull
Oh my
and
God.
replace your eyes, destroying your optic nerves and any additional eyes you may have from augmentations or anything. And it functions as long-range dark vision capacitors. That's an augmentation known as long-range dark vision capacitors. You can still send out one eye as a spy drone, during which time the eyes don't grant you dark vision. And right
That is
now, while they're
phenomenal.
not locked in, that's why there's a reddish mist around them. Once you embed them, the mist coalesces.
That is cool as hell.
Yeah.
Callum goes on the comms and goes, these eyes are cool. Guys, when we're done, you gotta check them out. Okay, Frisk, you got, hold on. And he's gonna cast. He's gonna cast caustic conversion on the yield zombie monk in front of Kreska, seeing that it's not quite dead, and hopefully I can do something about that.
Okay. What's
all
the
right, so I'm
save?
gonna make a ranged attack.
Oh,
Let's see.
a ranged attack.
Let's see, against your EAC. So,
Sure.
fingers crossed. Shoot. No, that's not going to do it, I don't think. A 21?
That is a miss.
Cool. All right.
That is
that's
a
all I
miss.
do.
But you learned something. It's top of a new round. And it's Dr. Frisk's turn. Dr. Frisk, you're prone. You're fatigued. You've taken some damage. What do you do?
Yeah, Frisk is like struggling for air in his suit. And yeah, he's having trouble moving, but lying on his back, he's going to point his elite semi-auto pistol at this thing's face, slowed as it is. Say, go back to hell, Ibonaka! That is a 21 against flat-footed KAC.
That's a miss.
And also, it also
close.
provokes, or is he flat-footed and can't take him?
He's slowed, and because he's slowed, the staggered aspect of it, he has no reaction.
Reactions. Frisk came so close, but he's got so many negatives against him. It was a tough shot. It now goes to PG. PG, what do you do?
I have very little options considering I'm an envoy with no ways of communicating. So I'm gonna use an extremely expensive grenade. And
Ooh, baby.
I'm gonna cook it and then I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna throw it 30 feet away from me because I have a thrower augmentation, so it gives me a plus 10 feet.
Let's be
range.
honest. Where you're standing, it's going to be a tough throw to try and get what you're doing here. You're throwing around corners. You're not usually allowed to shoot around range.
Okay.
I allowed it before, but I would say you want to try and move a little bit to pull off what you're trying to do.
These are see-through cases. Do they touch the ceiling? Can she arc it over with her range?
That's fair, Grant. Yeah, I think you can arc it
Classic
over.
grenade toss.
Yeah.
Little skyhook?
Little hook shot.
See, well, the ceilings are 20 feet high, and
All right, fine. Fuck it.
I
I'll
think
just
you should
throw it.
allow
I'll throw
it if
I'll throw
Ellie
it
can
down.
explain what a hook shot is.
just say who was the most famous hook shotter in NBA history.
Easy.
Ooh, Michael Jordan.
I only said this because I thought Skip was here, and I just came back to Skype. The correct answer was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I'm sorry, you're going to have to move.
Jabbar. You're gonna have to move.
Well, no, screw it. I'm just gonna throw it down
Page
the.
233 of the core rulebook. If you
I'm gonna
can't
throw-
name,
That works.
I'm gonna throw my
That's-
dumb, super expensive grenade. Screw your basketball trivia, and or is it basketball?
Yeah.
Okay. Whew. And then I'm gonna throw it down the corridor instead.
Okay.
And it has a 20 feet reach, so it's gonna hit the one that stands next to Dr. Frisk. This is expensive as hell.
Question: Can you throw it without hitting Frisk though?
But it's a holy water.
If it's
Another holy water.
Oh, it's okay. Great.
So it's a
All right, so you
super.
have to-
It's a grenade 3 holy water. It's like half my credits. So that's. But I have nothing else. So here he comes, and DC 23,
All right. Knowing
24.
you will not face any more undead throughout the rest of this adventure, you toss your most expensive item at this low-level monk.
You don't know. Stop.
just told
Troy.
Eleanor.
Troy.
Here comes the reflex
Troy.
save.
Troy.
Natural
stop
20.
jacking.
I'm not even shitting
Oh God, Eleanor.
you. Not even lying. Natty 20.
I can pick up a D20 and show the 20 side die of the camera too.
Look, I rolled a natural 20.
If I want to lie, it's
Hold on, give me a
18,
minute.
19, 17. That was a nat 20, so he takes no damage. My goodness gracious.
Listen, I have more. I have more stuff. Don't jack my jump. I have more
It
stuff.
is that guy's
Don't jack her
turn.
jump.
Don't jack my jum.
I'll never jack your jum. 'Cause I don't know what it means.
It's
All
like
right, here's the thing.
It's like
Here's
the
thing.
Philadelphia Joe speak. I don't know.
I don't like attacking Skid. Do you understand this? I don't like doing it. He's a friend of mine. It upsets him. I don't want to do it, but you've left me no choice with your shitty tactics. This creature is now going to do 4 attacks on Dr. Friss.
Just like stamping
not.
on his face.
No, he's not.
Why?
Oh, yeah.
He's slowed, dog.
He's slowed. You can do a single attack.
I can't
on
do
Dr.
multi-attack?
Friss. No, because he's staggered. No full attacks.
Say young
Single action. Yeah, that's huge.
That is huge.
This is Sei-Yun paying Friss back for everything he did for Mei Shun. It's all coming
Now-
full circle.
Yeah.
You are going to get a single attack, and you're going to get that at a +4, basically, because he's
Right.
prone.
Right. But it's shitty. I already used my John from this guy on PG.
Yeah, it's true.
So I'm wondering if I want to do something else.
So long as it's a standard or move action, you have lots of flexibility there.
No one is talking to you, Matthew.
As long as you don't need both, it should be easy.
Do I have to be fully attuned to crush?
No.
I love
Sounds like
that
a
sentence.
frat question.
It sounds like a frat question.
Yo, do I have to be fully attuned
Yo.
to crush?
2 more drinks, bro. 2 more drinks.
2 more. 2 more cacti and Talisker.
Not fully attuned yet. Miller Lite.
I meant to get a cacti after seeing you drink it last week. All
Really
right.
good.
All right,
Crush
you
it,
can
bro.
play at this game. I'm gonna crush it, bro. Give me a fortitude save, Friss.
Fail. That is a 13.
I crushed it, bro. You are staggered for 1 round. And I can maintain this as a move action each round, but you would get a new saving throw. So now Friss is fatigued, staggered, prone, in a very bad way with dangerous creatures. But luckily, both of the remaining creatures are slowed, right? Oh no, this one is just
The other
straight
one
up
is
normal.
not.
Yeah, he's very dangerous, and he's right next to your captain. And it is Sei-Yun's turn. Yes, Sei-Yun.
I will either do a perception or mysticism check to see. I haven't been keeping track. Which one is the most damaged at this point out of the 2 of them?
Okay, I would say you don't need to roll a perception. You would just be kind of tracking this as you go, trying to watch as best you can. They're both kind of equally in bad shape,
All right, then
or in good shape, depending on how you look at it.
seeing the one that is threatening Friss use its only active ability to stagger him, and knowing that all that the creature can do is maintain that stagger and not harm Friss any further, and will be in that situation for another 10 rounds minimum, Sei-Yun will take a full round action to concentrate and launch a magic missile at the one facing Kreska, because I'm bottle cap thirsty tonight. Give me another one, Troy.
Okay.
Here it comes.
An unerring barrage of missiles against the one facing Kreska.
Google die roller just gave me 4, 4, 4, 15 points of damage right on his dumb head. Ka-chunk.
Wow, 15
Holy
points
shit.
of damage. It is Dax's turn for now.
For now,
What's that 5 above your head? What's wrong with you?
I'm staggered.
Oh, that's right.
Because I turned to somebody and I said, "What did you say?" Now I'm all thrown off.
Friss's pawn looks like we're joking.
Yeah, it does.
It's like
it
we're just
does.
having
It looks
fun.
like a bit. All right,
I
I
could
am
have stood
going
up for free. I could have stood up from prone for free, and I didn't do it.
Dax is just going to move
kip up,
down to the southern part of the room, total military squad style. Just do, and he's going to turn and aim over where Friss is prone, and poof, fire, and turn 180 degrees, shoo, poof, and fire at the other one that's in front of Kreska. First at the one over.
Wait, you're taking 2 attacks?
Haste.
I sure am, motherfucker.
Oh, haste counters the staggers?
No. Did I say staggered? I meant shaken. Sorry.
Oh.
But no, this is shot on the run.
Oh.
So here we go.
My
First
prediction, miss.
First shot is a 27 against E.A. Snizzle.
That is a hit. That's
It's in the
right.
game.
Oh,
It's in the
Game.
It's in the game. Oh, yes! Yes! 28 points of damage. 10 and a 7 on 2d10. And then I'll turn and fire at the one in front of Kreska. Natty 18, that's a 29 to hit.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Phenoms. Not as good on the damage, though. That is 19 points of damage.
Holy shit. You're lucky.
Just like, I could just see him like a tactical SWAT. Just like, poof, poof.
awesome.
Trying to get both of their attention on him.
Yeah, not gonna happen. This guy's doing 4 attacks on Kreska. Because he ain't sick. I've been rolling like shit. No longer. Oh god, a crit would be great. Here we go. First attack. 28 to hit.
Against?
CAC.
Yeah. It's,
Max damage, 19 points of damage. Second attack.
Ready to crash.
Miss. Third attack. 25.
miss.
Oh,
Nice.
Dude,
roll
don't
so
fuck with the captain.
bad. Natural 1. Ate it. Yeah, go ahead and give me a fun bony.
Oh, it's an actual Fumboni? I thought you were
Yeah.
just doing one more to see if it. Okay.
You know, as they say, Troy, if you come for the king, you best not miss.
I guess not. Or the queen.
The queen of the Sarissa. Oh, hello, Kreska. Hello.
Let's go to Ben from San Diego. Explorers wanted
Ben.
for hazardous journey. You're on this journey despite small wages, bitter cold, long months of complete darkness, constant danger, and safe return doubtful. Though there is promise of honor and recognition in the event of success.
It's an undead monk. Just give me the penalty.
All right, yeah, you get a moment of reflection. You are shaken for 1d4 or 2d4 rounds.
My choice.
GM's discretion on how troubling this moment is. So it'll be 1d4, will save for half.
You know what? I'm going to say 1d2. And I rolled a natty 19 on the will save. So half of whatever.
Half of
one
one.
round. 1 round. Shaking for 1 round. Sorry, fumble people. He's
Thank you,
an undead
Ben.
monk.
Sorry
Thank
about
you, Ben.
Troy. He's fired up. It's the end of the night.
It's Kreska's turn. Kreska, you have a chance to answer back to this creature.
Yeah, I'm going to take 1 attack since you hinted that the AC might be a bit out of reach. So 1 attack with the Vest Claws. Natty 16, 28 to hit.
That is a hit.
There you go, Cap.
Nice.
Okay. That is 25 points of damage.
25 points of damage. Yes. Still holding. Callum,
Still holding.
You're due.
I'll take a guarded step back.
A guarded step back. Callum, I feel like you're really due here for a big turn.
I was thinking of a small thing to help Friss. Friss, is it very helpful if I take away your staggered?
Yeah, it'd be huge.
Okay, and then PG. Linnea! Callum goes, no! And then he goes, wait, PG.
He might
you don't have
actually,
any-
say Linnea in the moment. I mean, it's only been
Linnea.
like 20 minutes.
No, what was your name again? Ay.
Lineage.
Do you have any lesser conditions? No, you're not shaken, staggered. No, okay, I can't help you. I'm sorry.
PG
I was
cannot be
I'm shaken.
spoken to.
Okay, I don't... Sorry, who's that? Oh, you're breaking up.
In the back.
Community.
My
All
name's
right,
Dax.
I run up.
I am also
runs up.
shaken, says the monk.
Oh,
over
wait,
here.
do I get a... Oh, wait, no, I'm going to run diagonal so I don't get an opportunity to attack with that monk. And I'm going to grab the back of Friss's ankles. Are you still prone?
I'm prone, yeah.
I just put my hands on top of you. And I go, I hope this helps you. I wish I could do more. And I cast Remove Condition Lesser.
Huge.
And that's all I do because I wish I could do more spells in a round, but I can't.
Hey.
And I look up at Dax and I go, hi, Dax.
Nothing wrong with that. That's helping out your team because now it's a new round and it's Dr. Friss's turn.
Yeah, and that is huge because when I'm staggered, I can't do my trick attack. I can only do a normal shot. So this is enormous. Okay, so he's just like, thanks. And he is going to attempt, he's going to pop up using Moxie to stand up as a swift action. And he is going to do a trick attack against the guy he's facing. Natty 19 on the fucking die.
Oh, this dude is dead. Dead.
And is he
37 points of damage.
and he's slowed so it doesn't provoke, right?
Yep.
Right.
Oh my god. Can't believe it. Okay, huge. These guys they're actually kind of in rough shape now, both of them. It is PG's turn. Speaking of rough shape.
PG is gonna move down to the bottom, face this guy, and shoot him with her quick draw limb with her at least semi-auto pistol.
Show me what you got.
22
Against.
piercing damage, okay?
That is a miss.
Oh, alright. And then she's gonna go and kill herself.
PG slides down, misses the Kuro Bosu, and then puts the barrel of the gun underneath her space helmet into her own mouth. Jesus.
Flat-footed?
Unprecedented. All right, so this guy's still slowed. He can't do shit. However, he is fully attuned again. Oh wait, no, did I use Crush on you? Let me see where he was at here. Yeah, no, he is fully attuned. God, they're all so shitty.
I'm so glad we didn't rest. This is fucking perfect.
Yeah, actually.
Did you want to keep drawing this out, Troy, or do you want to just...
Shut up.
Do they just explode? Maybe they explode. Maybe because they can't breathe, they explode because there's no air. Off?
Oh, he's kind of cornered here between Friss and PG. I was going to try and do like this gravity surge thing to try and disarm Dax, but like I would never hit it. And even disarming PG and Friss wouldn't really matter either. It's not like I can use the that cool Starquake because I can't move around PG and Friss. I don't think I can really move through your squares. So the best you can do,
ping pong between them.
yeah, just dun, 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 and try and get them prone. I'm just gonna take one swing at Friss here because he's already used his Black Apoxia. He's already used his Sage's Bane. Here we go. Oh, out of the box. Okay, I got you, Friss. I think with a 34.
Yep.
Not the crit though. Minimum damage, 14 points of bludgeoning damage, and Sage's Bane is just once per day. So he's chipping away, but you guys have the upper hand here. Can you close it out, Seiyun?
Seiyun is going to erupt again out of Magic Missile, wanting to use all of her first level spells. Like Dax said, smoke them if you got them, and you can't take them with you. He would tell me that every night before we
Dax,
go to
all right.
bed.
Every night. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Oh my god, another 3/4s on a 3d4, so that is another 15 points of damage at the one that is facing Kreska.
Oh
Doesn't
my
even
God.
make any sense. I've never rolled 3/4s ever in my life on 3 magic missiles. And you just did it in 2 consecutive rounds.
This is a
You've never
digital
rolled
roller.
3 4s in all the magic missiles you've ever rolled. You've never rolled. It's all been 3s, 2s, and 1s.
Possible.
Unbelievable. It's Dax's turn. Dax, big round here. Big round because now Friss is
Big
up.
round.
So you have to shoot through him now to shoot that other guy. Or you can just go after this guy. What do you want to do?
Oh, man, this is tough because I'm trying to decide if I should take a bunch of attacks at that big penalty or not. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep. I love doing a bunch of attacks. So.
Shaken but not stirred. That's what you are.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Dax.
go for the one that is between Kreska and Dax to start. So not the one that's in combat with Friss. He looks pretty beat up, and I think Friss might take him out before he gets another turn. But we'll see. Let's see how this goes. First shot at the last remaining one between Kreska and I. That might be a tweener. 22 against EAC.
That's a miss.
Oh, fuck.
Other good
Okay.
thing about taking this guy out is if you're able to pull it off, he won't get a turn because it's his turn next.
Yeah, now I know the marker here I gotta hit. It's gonna be tough. Hit
is
it.
really-
Natural 15, which is a 24. So that hit, right?
24 CAC does hit.
EAC.
Yes.
EAC.
EAC, yes. Just hits.
Okay, great. That is 21 points of damage.
Okay. Can you
And
hit
then
on
I
the
got
final
one
shot?
more. I got one more shot. No, it's natural 2.
And it's its turn. He is fully attuned. I am going to do Starquake again because it's fun. And I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go 5 to try and to get Kreska. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. He'll stay up there. So Kreska, Dax, Callum, and Friss all roll a fortitude save. And you all
Reflex save.
Reflex. Isn't it reflex?
Is it reflex?
No, it's a fortitude.
Reflex from prone.
Fortitude.
It seems just in getting knocked down seems like a
You're-
Oh,
reflex.
sorry, it is reflex. It is reflex.
Your
reflex.
outline also
Yeah.
made it look like you stepped into the space between Callum and Friss, which would mean that the slowed Kuro Bosu would also have to take 1d8 of damage.
Yeah, I don't think I had
coulda-
to do that though. I could have.
Yeah,
gone the
you
other
could have
way.
gone north.
gone the other way?
North or northeast.
Yeah, I could have gone the other way
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
Thank you, though, for bringing that up, Grant. All right, I'll roll the damage. Kreska, you take 6 points of damage. Dax, you take 4. Callum, you take 1. And Frisch, you take 5. Is anyone knocked prone?
Yes,
Ooh.
Kreska.
Dax is not great roll. 21.
Oh, 21's fine. Kreska fell. Callum?
I rolled a nat 20, 29, whatever.
Oh, Braggy McGillicuddy stands up. Friss.
31.
Okay, so only Kreska falls, and that's probably the best situation because Kreska is so far out of the battle now that this thing has moved away. Here we go, Captain. Here we go. What do you got? You're on the floor. You're lying on your back, looking up the ceiling. Your life flashing before your eyes.
I will stand up, and Kreska will move towards this one she was fighting.
Ooh, sexy.
She won't get all the way there, obviously, and then at the end of her turn, my force field regenerates.
Good for you.
Nice.
Thanks.
Like Halo.
Callum's turn. Callum, you didn't fall. Your cat-like, teenage boyish reflexes allowed you to stand tall when the Starquake came calling. What do you do?
Yeah, which is surprising because he's so lanky. You would think
He
he'd
is.
just fall. He spins around looking at the one who just did the Starquake. And I am going to just whip out my pistol again and try to shoot it. Try not to waste spells on this little piece of shit
Wow. Strong
out of the
words.
box. That's gonna... Oh, will she hit with her gun for once? That's gonna be a 26.
He
Wow.
hits.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, this is unprecedented. Okay. So this is gonna be... I've never done this before. 3d6 plus 5. I'm gonna take you downtown.
Oh, that would be amazing if Callum had a kill shot. That would be
Callum's
amazing.
coming to collect the rent.
Callum at the
Wait, hold
OK
on.
Corral.
16 total.
And he's dead.
And Cal goes
That
under his
is
breath.
amazing.
And stay down.
Yeah. Phenomenal. Nice
One
work.
enemy left.
Come on, Frisk. Take
You
him out.
boldly came into this room, maybe against your better judgment. It is Dr. Frisk's turn. There's one enemy left, lots of treasure, 3 doors leading out. What do you do, Frisk?
Frisk is gonna raise his elite semi-auto pistol, point it at this thing's dome. It's like the meme with the 2 astronauts. You've always been dead.
Always has been.
Eat this! Natty 18.
Oh my god.
39 points of damage.
Oh,
39 points of damage. And he's dead.
Yes.
Oh, I knew Frisk would kill him. I knew it.
Frisk finishes off the last one. A minute or 2 passes, and all of you shake off all of your conditions. PG's fog from that. It's an ability known as Sage's Bane. They can just boom, and a failed fortitude save puts you in a bad way, but you shake out of it as the creature falls. You're now in this room. There is a big double door to the north that looks like it's been reinforced. There are 2 platforms to the starboard and port side with little stairs going up and doors exiting each platform. And then there are these 4 trophy cases. There was a time when you were known as the Driftrock 4 or Driftrock 5.
Driftrock 5. Yeah.
But this team isn't the Driftrock 5 anymore. They've changed. And they are now on the command deck of the Empire of Bones, inches away from either saving the world or destroying it. And we'll see you next week.
All that loot.
I put the eyes in my eyes. I go,
We put it out the
look
airlock.
at me.
We don't need material things.
Fresco slowly takes the ability crystal and just puts it in her.
How can that not trigger the greed of every single rational human on Earth or creature in the universe?
Talon just holds his hands together because we have no need for material items anymore. Right, guys?
Fresco
Right.
shoots the glass container open. Takes
Fuck yeah. Talon cracks
Points a
him
gun
out.
at everyone in the crew.
You guys want to play another hour? Let's go another hour.
Yeah, we're going
All right,
long.
roll engineering to unlock each other.
Okay, bye.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Poop.